Hello, and welcome back to Early Strangetown. My name is BitBR7, and this is episode 2 of the series. And we're just going to be jumping right back into the Curious household. I did fast forward a little bit until everyone came home. So Glarn and Kitty are back home from work. They really had to go out there and rake in the cash because, my goodness, this nanny, Valerie, she was expensive. And I'm just gonna put by mode so you have a little bit of background music. But yeah, speaking of, Valerie did what nannies do best and just kind of watch TV instead of, taking care of our child. But it's okay, because now Laszlo is in big sister Jenny's capable hands. She is potty training him. And Vidkin and Pascal are, back home from school as well. So, just a couple of little housekeeping. In my head, the lore says that birth control was not yet readily available, and that's why the percentage is so high. But we can always bump it down if things get a little too out of control. And, we can just say that birth control became more accessible in the hood. So, I think that's basically everything, and we're just gonna try and focus on getting everyone's needs up. So, Glarn wants to help his kids with homework. Kitty wants to help her kids with homework, which is interesting because she's a popularity sim. But actually, the whole family is in a very studious mood because Family Sim Jenny also wants help with homework. The kids do, but that's natural. And yeah. So I am a bit of a chronic pauser. So I'm going to try and be better about that nowadays. No promises though. I enjoy a good micromanaging moment. So she wants to be best friends with Pascal so she can give him a hug, play to help get his fun up. You can leave your son alone, but you can pay these bills. And Jenny, are you? Oh, she is such a good sister, putting Laszlo in his crib so he can sleep. And then Glarn can probably teach Jenny, or help her with some homework. He needs to take care of himself a little bit as well. So I think hopefully they should wrap up around the same time. My thing is, do I know where she put her homework? She put it in her room? Ah, here we go. Let me put that down to where they might have some space to do that. There's not a lot of it in this household, but I believe in them. He can just continue getting his fun up. I still need you to play with your child, and then actually Red Hands will get his fun up. I think the swinging around is just way cuter. So, wait, what are you doing? Are you getting help with homework? No, don't read to him. Huh? That is not what I wanted you to do. At all. Oh wow, Vidkin is just out here gaining some hashtag fitness. Okay. Why don't you ask your dad for some homework help? And I'm gonna stop pausing and give your son a nice hug. Are you guys friends yet, please? Oh, it'll be a while before they're best friends. I'm not pausing. Still pause. Okay, go take a nap. And I don't know, why don't you come play? Let's take care of your needs for a little bit. And you can get some leftovers. This one is mostly up, so Glarn can help him out too, and then maybe Kitty can help Pascal. Um, I love this interaction. It just gets interrupted so easily that I feel like I have to keep an eye out. And then he'll wake up in a second. So I guess when he wakes up, Kitty can wake up. And because they're not super well to do money wise, I feel like it's appropriate that they have this bed that's probably not very comfortable. But I am a little frustrated because it means that Kitty, well, both parents' needs are always a little bit not great when they need to get some rest. So nice. Um, can you work out? There's probably not space here. Maybe if I move this here, will you have space to work out? I want to get him an exercise machine, but I don't think we have the money for that yet. You want to go to college? What? Just come grab Laszlo, and you work out. I believe in you. You have space. Just go jump rope or something. You're wasting my life here. Do you need anything? Not really. I don't know. Go give him a bath. Um, you should stop that and take care of yourself a little bit. What are you doing? Come stargaze for a little bit and then you can go to bed. And you are using the bathroom. You can have dinner, and maybe we'll all just wake up super early and take care of stuff at that point. Yes, I think that's what we're gonna do because everyone is tired. And why don't you go ahead and put Laszlo down here? Down here. Because there's just too many needs. Not enough people. Okay, just go to bed now. You're doing great, sweaty. You didn't even turn off the TV. Alrighty, Kitty, I hope you enjoyed your nice nap. Your like 4-hour nap. Someone turn. What are you doing? Hey, can you come play here and you can come sleep here? Jenny, baby girl, it is not time for you to do that just yet. I don't know. Come watch a comedy thing, get your fun up. We didn't even send her out today. That's right. I forgot to say. My like number one pressing goal of this episode is or of this round is to get Jenny to meet the love of her life. Pollination technician number 9. The future love of her life. Oh, he already got a skill point. Okay. Well, since you're done blocking up everyone. Sweetie? No. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and potty train Laszlo, and then you can teach him how to walk, and life will be great. And if you could put your little toy horse down, that would be awesome. And when you're done with your movie, you can turn off your stereo and go to bed. Ah, peace. I know I said that I enjoy pretty chaotic households, and I do, but I'm realizing now it might be because I'm a micromanager, and I'm trying not to like have so much go on, but it's a little hard. It's a little hard. And by so much go on, I mean I don't want to have um a lot of footage where it's just paused and me talking. I love that you want to play peekaboo with baby Laszlo. He does want to play as well, but maybe you can tickle him and then teach him how to talk. How about that? How about that? Well, Laszlo's always got a toy in his hand, and then it disappears. Maybe into his body. I don't know if y'all saw that clipping, but that was fun. And this should be his last skill. He's gonna grow up today, so this is actually really good timing if we can get him all of his skills. He's pretty close with potty training as well, so let's see. What do you need for a promotion? More body. And ooh. The question is, should I wake them up at like 2 a.m. so they have some time to go back to sleep? Or should I wake them up at like 4 a.m., hope they have enough time, and go from there? Dun, dun, dun. We'll try the 2 a.m. thing. Hopefully that will. Hopefully that'll help. Let's check back in at 2 a.m. Am I like psychic? Because he basically learned that talking skill right at 2 o'clock. And everyone else's energy is basically up at 2 o'clock, so just gonna throw it out there, but I think I'm pretty good at this game. And get some food. And then you're gonna wake up, and you're gonna wake up. And then your dad's gonna help you with some homework. Oh, look at his little face. Stop, I love them. And again, I think just the like front entryway is the best way to go here. Actually, you don't even need to take a shower. Just, can you come over here? And then Vidkind can come ask you for help with homework. Larn. And, well, yeah. Kitty should do just some basic cleanup. And I want her to teach or to help Pascal with homework, just so that they can start getting up their relationship some more. Stop being annoying. You're right there. Come over here. Don't do it. Don't do your homework. Have some cereal. It's like 2 a.m. Ask for homework help, Glarn. Ask for homework help, Glarn. I guess I just have to ask them to do stuff like multiple times before they'll do it. Ew. She's eating her cereal while there are flies buzzing around. Ew. Okay. Um. Yeah, so as soon as she finishes eating her cereal, maybe I'll have him wake up and take a shower, and we can go ahead and put his homework. Well, actually, I guess he can just study up here, right? I wonder if there's room. No, we'll probably have a routing issue if we have them come back upstairs. Maybe the kitchen floor is a good place. You know what? Don't even take a shower. Go ahead and ask Kitty for some homework help. She is a college-educated woman. She knows what she's about, and she can totally teach you how to do your homework well. Okay, perfect. Um, okay. He needs some food, but I feel like he probably can't get there. Go ahead and give him a nice hug. You said, "Wow, I'm so proud of you. In fact, let's play some red hands so both of us can get our fun up." And then you can go take a nice bath. And you need some more body skill, so then you can go. Maybe you should go jump rope first, actually, before you take a bath. Dude, I don't know, man. Go outside. Why do you choose the worst places to do stuff? I think the house is just a little bit crowded, which is fine. I've been doing the 100 Baby Challenge on Sims 4, so I think I'm just a little bit more used to, being able to squish stuff in here and there. Alright. Is that your painting? That is not your painting. So why don't you come stargaze for a little bit since you enjoy that. And you can continue. What? Oh. Oopsie. Um, don't go do that. What are you? Ay, 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 ay. Are you for? There's food in here. Don't even serve that. Just fine. Put them away. Eat some food. And then go potty train your son. Ugh. And then you can go take a nice shower instead of getting caught doing some weird stuff. Then you can go play. That's getting gear fun up. And Jenny can come down here and use the bathroom. Throw that away. And eat some cereal. Good thing there's some cereal left over from last time when you finally learned how to make cereal. Very proud moment for her, I'm sure. It's a little grody, but okay. You better hurry. If your child... Ooh, he already made a painting. Go ahead and sell it, buddy. See, Jenny's done in the bathroom, so go ahead and use the bathroom. Wash your hands. Pretty sure he's a little bit of a neat freak, so... and then maybe you can have a bowl of cereal too. Ooh. Be so cool if he would just like totally learn how to go potty right now. Glarn has a day off today. Perfect. He has more time to get his body level up. Let me actually see how much an exercise machine is, because that would really... An exercise bike? How much was that? 900. Yeah, that wasn't even $1,000. Perfect. You can go do some cardio. Oh boy. Oh, okay. You said F my child. How about you feed him first, and then you can go work out on your fancy new workout machine. You're having a good time. Oh, oh no, he grows up in 2 days. Everyone's done with their homework. Her needs are not super great. Maybe let's have you use the bathroom and then eat some food before you go to work. Like, that could be nice. Serve him some food, please. And then you can take a shower. We're actually going to dismiss Valerie for today because we don't need her. Oh my god. Jenny? Why are you on the exercise? Okay. That's fine, I guess. Are you going to school? I have the bowl for him. You're wasting my food, is what you're doing here. And Kitty's not gonna eat, she's just gonna go to work. That's fine. Why? Are you seeing the... Wow. Dismissed. You're the reason why we can't have nice things in this household. 'Cause we pay you to waste our food? Oh my god. Dismiss. Stop it. Stop touching my child. Dismiss. Oh my god. And she is impossible to fire. Clean this up. Clean this up. Clean this up. Clean this up. I guess I can just put one in his inventory? They won't go bad if they're in inventory. But I'm not even going to consider that cheating because she just pulled out 2 bottles while he was in the middle of eating. Why would she do that? Ay, ay, ay. Anyways, he's learned all 3 skills. That's the important part. Garn can put some stuff away. I think he would maybe leave the cleaning to Kitty. But you know, it never hurts to at least clean up the dishes. He'd be like, oh yeah, I put the dishes in the dishwasher. I'm such a helpful husband. He kind of gives me like himbo vibes, except I guess it wouldn't be a himbo because he's a knowledge sim, so he's like book smart, which I think himbos are not supposed to be. I guess, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what my headcanon for Glarn is because he did abandon his daughters. He did kind of just fully abandon them. And it comes from a place of trauma, but I still don't know that that was the way to be, you know? Also, I forgot that in Strangetown, their like temperature goes up really fast because it's a desert and it's hot and sunny. So hashtag realism. He sounds like me when I have to go up too many flights of stairs. Alrighty, we're gonna speed this up a little bit and check back in when some more exciting things happen. Also, every time I pause, I am definitely saving because as I was watching back my like footage of the last episode, I realized your girl never saved like at all. So other than the auto saving when Jenny was going to the lots, I could have lost everything if the game had crashed. Terrifying. Anyways, BRB. Okay, popping in for a quick second. Little interlude. Glarn still has to send child support to Chloe and Lola because I have that mod. So I think it's fun that like they're like I said earlier, they're not super well off. So it's maybe funny to think that like he has to send child support, but he hides it to Kitty. So maybe he's just like, oh yeah, like they're always, pushing me so much at work and they don't even pay me properly. And she's like, oh no, like I have to help my husband, like help, bring in some more money too. But really, it's because he's sending off money to his daughters every now and again. Just gonna add that into this family's lore. Okie dokie, so we are ready to watch baby Laszlo grow up, and everyone is slowly but surely getting here. We were able to get his little aspiration meter up so he can be a little miracle mite. I feel like I have a picture of my dad wearing this kind of outfit with a deep V-neck and this kind of haircut and a mustache for one of my birthdays. So, love that. Wow, look at him go. He grew up. Good for him. And the rest of the family is falling into chaos. Jenny, just go play some games. Okay. So everyone's gonna help themselves to some birthday cake? No? Okay. Sure, go ahead and play with your friend. Maybe you guys can talk a little bit. Oh. And okay, baby, you have your own bed. What? Okay. Let me just get everyone's sleeping situation sorted. What? I'm crying. Alrighty, so I went ahead and took care of everyone's needs, and we kind of fast forwarded and did some stuff because I have no idea how people end up like doing playthroughs, and I just realized how much time I still have left in this round and how much I've already recorded. So we'll just wrap up the Curious Household in 1/3 episode, and I will be more conscious of maybe moving things along a little bit faster. So Jenny, we sent her out exploring again. It was a no-go for pollination tech number 9. However, I did remember that I have the visitor controller, so I can just ban townies next time, and that'll make it more likely for the playables to come into the lots. But she was pretty tired when I remembered that, so I had to bring her home. But this is noted for next time. Sweet Kitty has just been taking her 4-hour naps after work and waking up to take care of the household, cleaning and everything. Her social's kind of low because everybody and their mother is asleep. Everybody and their mother. Not actually. The mother is awake. But she hasn't been able to interact with her kids, and so I feel kind of bad because I definitely want her, like, all she has to do is talk to them, I think. And they can be best friends. So I'll try and get that to happen this evening. I don't think we'll have time before work. Glarn, we did some skill building, and so we got his skills ready for his promotion. And he also woke up and immediately went to the telescope. So I have a mod for like discovering stars and you earn different amounts. So he hefted like a solid 700 simoleons or something from discovering a star in the astronomy club or whatever. I feel like is kind of cheating, so I might take that out or ban it altogether. Um, I'll have to think about that. But there I go again with the pausing. Um, yeah, he should be basically ready to you know, get his promotion. And Pascal's birthday is today, so I'm pretty excited to have a teenager. Oh, I forgot to say, I also redid part of the house. So obviously Laszlo grew up, and because his like t-shirt is red, I also go with like the color of the clothes that they grew up into is their favorite color. And I feel like he'd be a little different from his brothers, so I gave him a little race car bed instead. I moved the desk over here, moved up the painting, and I brought in the exercise machine. So we'll see if that helps at all with like getting the kids able to like, you know, do stuff. Um, and actually, why don't we go ahead and put these away, please? Ooh, I don't like that you broke that, but whatevs. Um, hopefully her social goes up while she's at work. I guess we'll see. Um, so yeah, Pascal just wants to get an A+ report card, grow up well, be friends with his little buddy. He wanted to gain a skill point, which he just got, so now he's off to school. And Laszlo is, you know, just a good kid. He wants a piano. We don't have room for that, but I love his energy. Maybe we'll make that happen with Glarn's promotion. He also rolled the want to get Laszlo into private school. And if we get one of them to private school, we get all of them into private school. So, you know, good for us to keep in mind. And honestly, um, I'm just gonna have to wrap up the episode here. I've been filming for a hot second. Um, and yeah, so next time I will be a little bit better about making sure that we wrap up, you know, get to the good stuff really. And yeah, I guess we'll see you then. And then I know I mentioned a lot of mods, but if any of you ever have any questions about which ones they are or anything like that, I'm totally happy to link them down in the comments for you. I really love sharing all of the resources because there's a mod for everything in Sims 2. So, yeah, thank you again for stopping by, and I will catch y'all next time.